Welcome to Out of the Box from Hudson County Community College. Each month, we will bring you timely discussions about education, people, programs, events, issues, and solutions that affect the education and enrichment of the people of Hudson County. I'm Christopher Manos, your moderator for these podcasts. Joining us today for a discussion about the college's Fine Arts Program is Hudson County Community College President Dr. Chris Reber, Professor and Coordinator of Studio Art, Laurie Riccadonna, and a graduate of the Hudson County Community College Fine Arts Program, Melany Mayorga. Dr. Reber, tell us about the Fine Arts Program of Hudson County Community College.
Thank you, Chris. I'm delighted to. I've been looking forward to this. This is an exceedingly fine program. We're known for excellence in the culinary arts and nursing and allied health and English as a second language, and those are really fine programs. I think there's less of an awareness of the excellence of our fine arts program, and I'm happy to have an opportunity to talk about it today. We have an Associate of Fine Arts program that actually is the result of leadership that Professor Riccadonna has provided over many years here. And if I might just say a word or two about her, she has a Master of Fine Arts degree from Yale University, which is considered a terminal degree. It's essentially the equivalent of a doctorate in fine arts. And she's been here for 19 years and has built this program lovingly and brought it to a point of true excellence. And we're delighted to have one of the products of this excellent program with us as well today. We know Melany very well. She is a star. In fact, she was one of the scholarship recipients of the NJ Stars program. She was in Phi Theta Kappa, which is the preeminent honor society for community college students. She actually started early college through our elite program at North Bergen High School. So Melany, you started college before you finished high school.
I did. I started my junior year. I took 2 classes, and then I realized, the quality education that we get here at HCCC. So I decided to continue on as a studio arts major here.
And now she is working on her bachelor's degree at New Jersey Institute of Technology.
Yes, I'm an interior design major. I just started last semester. This is my first year. I recently started my internship at Count & Tout, which is a fabric industry. It's in the city. I always thank Professor Riccadonna because she definitely, through all her classes, I took a few classes with her. I learned so much from her, as much as I did from my other professors. And she's the first person I told once I got the job. I said, thank you so much. It's because of you that I got this far.
So, and we have many outstanding student success stories as a result of this program. So our Associate of Fine Arts program has some 200 or more students enrolled and a number of areas of concentration. It is beautifully integrated within our 1,200-piece art collection that's nationally distinctive that we'll be talking about in a little while. But Laurie, if I might, I'm going to turn it over to you. If you could tell us a little bit about the program today and how far it's come.
Sure. The program has really been a labor of love. I began teaching here in the early 2000s, and it was really just a drawing course and a painting course. I was teaching as an adjunct, and it was obvious that the students were very enthusiastic about these courses. The courses would run at full enrollment, and so the college right away recognized that there was a need for this creative energy that our students had. The college developed our studios, which were in the Pathside building, and we began developing more classes and eventually offered the AFA, Associate of Fine Arts degree. And a few years later, it became obvious that students were also interested in pursuing careers in design, and we then developed the digital art degree. So now we do have a program of approximately 200 students, and they leave here, and the alumni, like Melany, come back with very positive stories and experiences of their time here.
And Laurie, we have faculty teaching in this program who are really accomplished artists
Yes.
from metropolitan Manhattan and beyond.
Yes, I think one of the big strengths of our program is the faculty. We have all of our faculty are working artists or designers. They're actively exhibiting their work, and they bring so many resources to the college. They also bring students to their studios or to cultural institutions in Manhattan, so students can see firsthand how art is made and the importance of art in our culture, and also familiarize themselves with all of the museums and galleries that are so easily visited from our location.
You know, Laurie, one of the other real advantages of this program is where it's located. Here we are in one of the most dynamic metropolitan centers of the world, and that has allowed us to recruit some truly exceptional artists from this area to teach in the program.
Yes, all of our faculty in both the studio and digital department are all working artists or designers. They have firsthand experience working in creative fields, and they bring that experience to our students. Our faculty are also very aware that our students may not be as comfortable going into Manhattan on their own, so every class takes a field trip into galleries, museums, exhibitions, workshops, and so students really are not only learning about contemporary art, but they're learning how to get there and how easily accessible these places are to our students.
And our students have opportunities, in addition to those hands-on experiences, to actually have their art exhibited.
Yes, I think a highlight of the program is the end of the semester student art exhibition. Our students take a course called Portfolio and Presentation, and the students in that class learn all about the career and the rigors of having a career in the visual arts, and the course culminates in an exhibition, a student exhibition. This is really a highlight of our program because the exhibition is held in the Dineen Hall Gallery, which is an absolutely beautiful gallery.
Fantastic.
And it has a gorgeous view of Manhattan, and students really can highlight their work.
It's an
in that.
unbelievable gallery, and it actually has a veranda attached to it that overlooks Manhattan, the Statue of Liberty. Just unbelievable, unbelievably inspiring. And when I saw the first art exhibit, student art exhibit, a few months ago, I was just taken aback. And in fact, I was so impressed, I have to say, I bought one of the pieces from a student,
Great.
and it hangs proudly in my home. And I'm wondering, Melany, if you can tell us a little bit about your experience here and maybe any particularly fun remembrances or things that stand out for you.
Oh, definitely. So with the faculty, I had an amazing experience. I had that one-on-one relationship where we can communicate about any of the projects, any problems we had. We took many trips, like Professor Riccadonna said. We used to go to the Chelsea galleries. We even took, this was probably one of the most fun ones, we went to the Beacon in upstate New York. And, you know, this was just an amazing, we went as a big group, and we just had the whole day there. We ate, we came back, and you know, everybody just kind of becomes like a family within the art program, because eventually we all get to meet each other in one of the classes. So at the end, when we all graduated, it was pretty sad when we all decided to go.
Yeah.
We all decided to go to different colleges. I even have a friend of mine, Gabriella. She was also in my classes. She also ended up with a great internship in Chelsea in her first semester at NJCU. So she was definitely like, you know, this is one of the greatest things that has happened to me. She goes, this is all because of the portfolio and presentation class. It definitely helps us get way ahead of many other colleges that don't offer that. So.
Yeah, the portfolio class really is a unique opportunity for our students, and we try to take advantage of the city to really show the students how relevant art is to the culture and how their art needs to speak to contemporary issues. And the interesting thing about the end of the semester art show is that every semester the show gets better because students just keep trying to up the ante. They see what their classmates have done, and they try to take it, you know, one notch better.
And you know, I want to point out this program is outstanding in and of itself, but as I mentioned earlier, it is then integrated into a fabulous art collection that is displayed in all of the buildings on this campus. And that art collection that we'll be speaking with about next is increasingly being integrated into the academic program.
Yes.
So there are a lot of dynamics happening here. We also have a fabulous theater arts program, and just opened a new black box studio theater. And all of these programs and activities, also including a fabulous speaker series and cultural arts program, intertwined to create, I think, a center for the fine and performing arts that is nationally distinctive, certainly
Yes.
a point of pride here, and nothing makes us prouder than the success of our students.
The Foundation Art Collection is invaluable for us as teachers. You know, for instance, I'll be teaching a painting course, and we can just step outside the classroom, and there's a collection of paintings right there that we can use as a teaching aid. So the students are, you know, as they walk from class to class, they're constantly bumping into art that provokes new thinking and ways of approaching art. So it's really a very useful tool.
That's great. Our thanks to Dr. Reber, Professor Riccadonna, and Melany Mayorga for being part of our discussion. And thank you for joining us for this session of Out of the Box. If you enjoyed this podcast, please share it with your friends and family, and visit our website at hccc.edu.